Hello everybody, this is Waffles, and today I will be showing you a commentary on Lone Druid. First, I'm going to go over his abilities. His Q is Summon Spirit Bear. It summons a powerful Spirit Bear companion that can equip items, and if it moves more than 1100 distance away from Lone Druid, it cannot attack. And when it's far enough away, it has a little red X above it, so you know it can't attack. His next ability is called Rabid. It increases the attack and movement speed of Lone Druid and his bear. So it's very helpful for pushing and trying to get a kill off. The next ability is called Synergy. It increases Lone Druid's synergy with his spirit bear and himself. So it gives him like extra abilities or extra attributes, so it increases intellect, agility, and strength, and it makes his abilities more powerful, I guess. The next is Battle Cry, which adds damage and armor to Lone Druid and his Spirit Bear, which is a passive. And his ultimate is called True Form, which transforms him into a bear, and Lone Druid loses his ranged attack and becomes a melee hero. But he gains lots of health and attack damage, and if you use your ultimate again, it returns him. And below this, if you have not seen, is an animation, or like it shows each of the abilities and what they do, and their attack, like their speed and damage and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so here we are, right in lane. I am laning with a Lich, and we are up against a Dazzle and a Morphling. So I randomed because that's the way I like to play. So what I started out with on the actual Druid was Tango, Healing Salve, and 3 branches. But on my Bear, I put a Stout Shield and a Quelling Blade, so I could last hit easier. And how you want to go about last hitting on Lone Druid is having your bear out in front of you, and having both Lone Druid and the bear attack the creep at the same time, so you can guarantee better last hitting power. That's what worked the best for me. Or if you favor jungling, you can also jungle on Lone Druid, but that's not my preferred way of playing him. Okay, so the way I like to skill Lone Druid is of course maxing out Spirit Bear first, because it's your main source of damage, and it has extra items, and the more you level up your bear, he gets different abilities like Entangle, and I don't remember the other ones right now, but I'm sure they're on the page. Second, I like to max out Synergy because it's a passive, gives your bear bonus damage and bonus movement speed, and it gives bonus True Form HP too. And then of course Rabid, because it gives you attack speed, which is nice, but you don't always need that at first. I prefer to get the damage, of course, because it's better to get that earlier than your attack speed, because this is a passive. And then of course you get your ultimate at 6, 11, and 16. And it depends on the person how you like to use your ultimate. Personally, I don't really use it a ton, because I'm better at last hitting with ranged Lone Druid and Bear than I am with, I don't know, with melee. It's weird. I just prefer it that way. So here we have our first blood attempt. Luna is coming in. I of course go a little too aggressive at first, but we still get the first blood with her stun. I make a mistake of not moving back with that because I have low health, but that was my fault. But we still got a double kill, and Dazzle got the kill instead of Morphling, which is better because Morphling is the carry. Right, here's a good example of the bear's entangle. In just a little bit, the Morphling and Dazzle are going to overextend on us, and we take that opportunity to of course, get a kill on them, because right here they're a little too close, so Lich uses his Q on him. I go up with my bear, get off an entangle, and then kill Dazzle, and now Morphling is overextended, so we can push him back. And us not really being in any danger, but we still get a kill on Dazzle. Here's an example of a very good gank by the other team, but it goes wrong because I have teammates close by. So first off, Dazzle poisons my bear and not me, which was his first big mistake. And then second, Morphling pretty much misses me with his waveform. So then Lich comes back and can Q on Dazzle and then use his ultimate, and then we get the double kill, which is amazing. And then we proceed to push the tower down. And then after that, I feel safe enough to go into the jungle and just start jungling up my Radiance, which is one of the first big items besides power treads you should put on your bear. Because once you get a Radiance, you can really start pushing. You can push 2 lanes at the same time, because your bear can be in another lane, and you can be in 1 lane. And your bear doesn't even have to attack, because Radiance damage will just take down the creep. Lone Druid is a very good pushing hero. He's one of my favorite pushing heroes. Here's a good example of pushing the lane while you are going back to base. I had to, like, maybe a minute before this, I was pushing a little hard and got a little over-aggressive and almost died. So I had to teleport back, but I left my bear up at the lane so he could push back the lane, which is a really effective way of pushing. Because you don't even have to be there. And even if your bear can't attack, he can still kill the creeps with the Radiance damage. At this point in the game, we were pretty much stomping, and right before this, 4 were down, so we decided to push up real far and see if we could just finish the game. Because at this point, you get a little tired of just stomping. Not all the time, but you do after a while. We finally get everyone up close enough, and we take the towers and finish the game. I hope you enjoyed my first commentary, actually, of one of my Dota 2 games. I'm doing this to help the community improve and to help myself improve in my own game. If you have any tips to make my videos better, please tell me. And if you only have mean things to say, just don't even watch the video, because I don't want to hear it. Yeah, thank you for watching. This has been a Lone Druid commentary. I will hopefully be doing other commentaries soon. Hope people come back and watch. Thank you.